Hello everyone, welcome to Lehecys TV. It's time for arts. Get your paper, your pencil, your glue, and your imagination ready. So today we will discover how playful scribbles and colorful collage pieces can become a beautiful picture. Very, very attractive pictures can be made by sticking with paste, torn pieces of paper, grass, and all manner of things. In this fun exercise, give the child charcoal, a pencil, and a piece of paper, and then let them imagine two animals, a dog and a rabbit, locked in a yard. And the dog chases the rabbit everywhere within the yard. So you ask them to trace with their charcoal and their pencil on the paper the route that the rabbit followed as the dog continues to chase it. So let them draw in their own way. Imagine roads as much as possible and draw on a flat surface on the piece of paper the several routes that are taken by the rabbit. They can trace with a pencil, draw with a pencil, and then retrace with charcoal. But if they have soft charcoal, they can use the charcoal through and through and trace several paths that the rabbit kept jumping as the dog followed. Remember, the yard is closed and the rabbit cannot get out. It has to stay within and just run to escape. So let them create as many paths as possible where the rabbit is moving. Once they are done, ask them to fill up the spaces with the different colors. They stick different colors. I have grass, I have soil, I have soil or sand, and I have different flowers of grass and some pieces of plants leaves. So they can use those to fill up the spaces. Now, in the spaces, they'll paste some glue. Print is okay. If they have print glue, it's better because it doesn't leave the paper wet. So they can put print everywhere where there is space, and then they start sticking the pieces of what they have in the empty spaces to leave the roots taken by the rabbit visible. Now, as they do that, they can also, if they don't have, for example, if they don't have print, they can use office glue. Office glue is also okay. But even if you don't have all the glue, you can make a paste of wheat flour and water makes a very, very good glue. Like with me here, the white substance is a paste of wheat flour and water. That's what I made for my glue. So just make sure as you're using a paste, don't overweight your piece of paper, just add it on the spaces. So that's what the children do. They fill up the spaces with the glue and they fill it up until they're all covered with glue, and then they start now sticking their materials to leave the paths, as I've just said. As you work with these materials, sometimes you can ask yourself, what benefit will the children get out of this exercise? Now, picture making exercise has very, very many benefits. Some of them include training the child's imagination. It trains and develops the child imagination. because as they draw the paths, like in this case, taken by the rabbit as the dog follows it, they are able to, develop their problem solving techniques. They try to even imagine how the rabbit is trying to get out of this situation so that it's not caught. So they come up with the imaginative solutions. And then also, drawing objects that a child sees develops their skill of observation. It helps them to understand the shapes of some of the common things that are around them. And then picture making is also a very, very good skill because it helps the children to be able to interact with familiar objects, with familiar situations, with familiar problems. Like in this case, these are familiar problems. A child can easily imagine a dog being chased, a rabbit being chased by a dog. It's also a joyful experience for the child, and participating in organizing the objects, participating in pasting the materials like grass, like soil on those particular spaces. That participation trains children to be orderly. It trains them to be orderly. It trains them to be tidy. It trains them to be responsible, and it helps them to be able to do color mixing. They are able to work with different colors. As they do that, they're able to imagine, oh, this place I need to put this, this place I need to put this. So as they do that, it even develops their taste of color. And this is useful in life because man chooses one thing from among many because of their color. Maybe a dress, maybe a room. Huh? A room, you can ask the children the colors of their bedroom. They have different tastes. So as they do this, it develops their taste of color. And even scribbling develops the fingers, the patterns, and the children are able to imagine and come up with a very, very good and nice picture. Now you can see our lawn is now ready, and you can see the paths that have been created by our rabbit as it moves. So the child can create the path, the child can define the paths by setting apart the materials that have been stuck, the soil, the grass, and it's just fun. It's just fun. And many children love it and find great fun out of it. And that's our artwork complete. You can see a very, very beautiful, complete artwork. I hope you have enjoyed creating with me today. Keep exploring, keep imagining, and keep making art. Very, very beautiful collage here. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow Lehecys TV for more fun activities and creative adventures. See you next time. Bye for now. Bye.